So, welcome back to the workshop, everyone. Today I want to take a look at these Laoa, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, Laoa LA813406 Electricians shears. Laoa, if you didn't know, is a Taiwanese company, so I'm expecting these to be reasonably good quality, guys. So let's get them out of the packaging. We'll chuck that over there. There we go. Looking at a few dimensions, I measured the overall length at 145 millimeters. The blades from here, you're looking at 75 millimeters. The thickness of each blade, 3.8 millimeters. And the cutting edge, I measured roughly at 46 millimeters. And they weigh in at 98 grams or 3.5 ounces. These can be used for cutting, you know, both materials, cables, wires, and they can also be used for stripping wires too. There's a scraping and reaming facility on the front here. There's a little file just here on both of the blades. The material used is 420 stainless steel. I'm not sure what the handles are made from, but I'm going to hazard a guess at glass reinforced plastic possibly. They feel nice and comfortable to use. Shearing, you can cut 16 to 12 American wire gauge wires. The V notches can strip 19 to 23 American wire gauge wire. Handling wise, the handles are a very nice material, very comfortable to use so far. We'll see what they're like when we actually get to cutting a few bits and pieces with them, but they do feel rather nice. The action is nice and smooth. Let's see what we can cut with them, shall we then? Okay, let's start with some paper, normal A4 size paper here. That's a very smooth cut there. Very nice and sharp these scissors are. And they cut paper very nicely indeed. Got some fairly hefty cardboard here. Let's try that. No trouble with cardboard at all then. Yeah, not a bother there. My good friend Trader Joe sent me this mule taping, or mule the tapeworm as I call it. This is used for dragging hefty gauge cables through conduits and piping. So we'll see how well the little shears cut this up then, guys. And they are slipping off. This is really funny stuff to cut actually. They are cutting through it, but they slip at the same time. See if I can hold it like this and see what they do. Yeah, they still slide, but they cut it. They're cutting it. Got a little bit of a 7mm diameter rope here. Let's give them a go with that. There's actually a little notch in here. We'll put it in the notch. There we go. Cut that up nicely. Takes a bit of effort though. Well, there we go. It's done it. Right, I've got some multi-stranded 0.20mm copper wires in an insulating sheath here. Let's see how well we can cut it with these scissors. Actually, a piece of cake. It's not finding that difficult at all. What about up here in the blade? Yeah. They cut the whole length of the blade, guys. Got some multi-core stuff going on here. See how they manage that. Not too difficult for them at all. Not a lot of effort required. That's quite good. This is 2.5mm solid core copper. It's quite stiff to bend about. It's used in 13 amp mains over here in the UK. Let's see how they get on with that, shall we? Oh, blimey. No, they did it. It takes a bit more effort on my part, but they will do it. God, blimey, just about. They've done it. Right, let's have a go at wire stripping with them, shall we? Get this, I think it's 32020 in here. Get that in and have a look. Yeah, strip that quite nicely. Chop it off. Try again. Yep, strips it quite easily. Looking on the back end of the blades here, you'll see there's like some serrations here. I think these are supposed to be used like a file. They're machined actually at a slight upward angle. The angle is slightly higher at this end than it is here, so they sort of go up a little bit. You can use this end as a reamer apparently, and these are to use like a file, so I suppose you better give that a go. I've got a bit of wood here with a bit of a hole going on in it. Let's see how well it can ream that out, shall we? Give it a try. Well, they definitely cut into the wood, that's for sure. They do a pretty neat job as well. They've done a very nice job on this piece of wood then. Yes, not too bad at all. Okay, so what they like at filing wood. You see the little serrations on the back there. Let's give it a go. Oh yeah, look at that, guys. That's quite good. Don't mind that at all. That's you know, obviously they're not meant for that. You know, for doing wood, I wouldn't have thought. But I'd imagine they're sort of more for metal conduits and what have you. But they've not done too bad a job on that. I've got some 1mm thick alloy sheet here. See how they get on reaming this out then. A little bit of metal for them to work with. Yep, they're definitely cutting their way into it. Hopefully you can see that going on. Let's try the file. Yep, you managed to file away into it as well, look guys. Not too bad at all then. Well, these have coped rather well with all of my little tests there. No problem at all for anything that I presented them with. As I say, I've got an idea the handles might be some sort of like GRP, glass reinforced plastic or polymer, or I'm not sure. It doesn't really tell you on the website what they're made from. I'd be interested to see how far the stainless actually goes into the handle. So I've got a magnet here which will stick to the blades. So there we go. The metal protrudes so far to just here. Alright, so there we go. You can see it being pulled back to the metal. So the metal itself is to roughly about here in the handles. They're very comfortable to use. I mean, I've got large hands, 9.5 size gloves. Very comfortable to use. Now I like the material. The material feels very nice. I like those a lot actually. They're going to be living in my toolbox. Hopefully Mrs. Rathbone won't get a hand on this pair. These are one of the many tools that I actually purchased myself to review. I purchased them from Banggood, but what I'll do is I'll put you some affiliate links down below so you can purchase them from whichever company you're happiest buying from. They're very comfortable to use, quite well made. I think they're very well made actually. I can highly recommend them if you're in the market for a set of electricians scissors, shears, whichever. I haven't damaged them in any way with all the work I've been doing with them that I can see. Let's just get some paper in here. That'll be a good test. We'll soon find out. No, it's still cutting paper just the same. So we haven't taken the edge off of them at all. So if you're looking to purchase a set of multi-use scissors, I can highly recommend this Taiwanese company's product. As I say, I purchased it myself. Nobody sent me them. As I say, I will leave you some affiliate links down in the descriptive text below, and also a link to Laoa's product page as well, so you can go along and read all about it yourself. Well, I hope you enjoyed the review, guys. I hope you'll pop back for another tool review in the near future. These are very nice indeed. and I will catch you later. These scissors are cut scissors very nicely indeed. Really? Did you just say that?